A very good Wednesday afternoon to you, and I hope I find you very well indeed. On what is here quite a pleasant day in Manchester, so not too bad for this time of the year. As it says in the video introduction, this is going to be, that statement I think is going to be quite a controversial one, but I think when I put out there my reasons behind it, if you are reasonable and honest, not only with yourself but with the rest of the watch wearing, watch buying, watch fancying fraternity, you will find hopefully that that statement holds good. To be a little bit evangelical about this, brothers and sisters, there is only one unavoidable truth in this hobby of ours, which is the loving of and the collecting of timepieces. Now, what amazes me, I've had an interest in watches all my life, but I've kind of been collecting watches for about, I guess, 20 years, 30 years, something like that. And what amazes me still, and even more so in this age of technology and the upsurge of YouTube, and therefore the upsurge in all the watch channels that are out there. Now, I appreciate I'm a little bit different than anybody else, because although I do talk about watches, my channel's not just about watches, it's about other stuff as well. But today, we're talking watches. So, you have all these channels, experts, so-called experts, gurus, people who specialize in the minutiae of how certain movements work, how certain movements can be improved, why a certain movement is used by certain people, what qualifies a particular manufacturer to be able to say that they actually produce a in-house movement, and so on and so forth. And all these people believe 150% that they are giving the truth. The actual truth of that truth is that none of the truths are true to a certain extent. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean about that, and because the way I run my channel, I always say that I'm not an expert or a guru. I'm just a guy who likes watches, and everything that I put in this little box for us to watch are my opinions and my opinions alone. But this opinion is an opinion that I hold firm to, and I've held firm to for many a long year, because I do believe it is the only unavoidable truth about our hobby. Which is this: the only unavoidable truth in this world of ours is that we, as watch buyers, should not, A, be swayed by anyone, including myself, B, get into debt for a little shiny trinket that you can wear on your wrist, and C, and this is the one, this is the universal unavoidable truth, and that truth is that the only thing that is important, about what watch you buy is that it is the watch that you want. Now, the watch that you want may well not be the watch that is in vogue right now. So let's go back a few years, and everybody was talking about the Tudor Pelagos, and that was the it watch at the time. That was the watch to have, and everybody was supposed to go out there and buy it. And since then, other things have come, the Black Bay and di-da, and of course the Apple Watch. We'll move about that one. But these are all fads to a certain extent, and lots of people will jump on the fad bandwagon because they feel that is the thing that should be done, and they will put out there and extol the virtues without admitting that they perhaps have an axe to grind, because a particular brand, whether it be Rolex, Omega, Tudor, Breitling, whatever it is, is their particular favourite. And because something is their particular favourite, it is of course the best thing that you can invest your hard-earned money in. So always bear in mind that the official line, as it were, is 9 out of 10 times not the official line at all, because it is, people have agendas. Manufacturers have agendas. Anything that they put out there as far as so-called technical detail and revelation in their manufacturing processes and things are all about pushing you to divest yourself of your money for their product. That's all it is. So the one universal truth is that the watch you should buy is the watch you want, not the watch that any and all manufacturers are trying to push on you, not the watch that seems to be the flavour of the month right now, and certainly not the watch that anyone, including me, may mention in this little box that we call YouTube. So that is the only guaranteed, bona fide, universal truth that I'm telling you today, which is no matter what you may feel, no matter that there is perhaps a pressure out there to buy something with the 5 little letters that spell Rolex, or the little letters that spell Omega, or whatever it is, that is not the universal truth. The universal truth has to be what feels right for you. And if what feels right for you is a £500 Steinhardt, then go for it. If what feels right for you is a 60 quid shitter, then go for it. Do not be pressured, do not be directed in a particular direction, because if the decision isn't yours and yours alone, inevitably something will creep into the back of your head at some point, and you will say to yourself, I shouldn't have gone down that road, because what I've got on my wrist right now is not the watch that I actually wanted. I do have people who come to me for counsel, as it were, to bounce ideas off me, and I will always give them my feelings about the route they're taking. Now, 2 things here. One, I feel very, very complimented that people seek my counsel. As I say, I'm not a watch dealer, I'm not a watch expert, I'm not a watch guru, I'm not a macro engineer who understands all the minutiae of how these great little machines work. So I feel very complimented when anybody asks my opinion. My opinion, as with anybody else in this YouTube world, my opinion is only my opinion, and their opinion is only their opinion, regardless of how authoritative it may sound. So, the universal truth, the one and only universal truth is buy what is right for you. Because until you buy what is right for you, you won't be completely content ever with what you're wearing on your wrist. So that's it for that one, people. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I will be interested to find out if anybody disagrees with this. If you do disagree with this and you feel 100% that actually, as a watch buyer, you should be guided by all these experts out there, these prophets who will be able to tell you what's coming in the future. These people are indeed the Nostradamus of the watch world. Let me know. Let me know if you do disagree with me. But don't just say, Stuart, you're talking rubbish. By all means, say, Stuart, you're talking rubbish. But then say, and this is the reason why. So thanks a lot for watching, people. I noticed we've got a few new subscribers. Thank you very much indeed. We're now up to the dizzying heights of 805 subscribers. So thank you very much indeed. I will try and get back to you all in the next few days. Life's a bit busy at the moment, hence why it's been just over a week since the last one of these. But thank you very much indeed for watching this nonsense. If it's your first time here, click that subscribe button. I do all sorts of rubbish. It's not just about watches. So do all the normal stuff, give it a thumbs up, share it around, all that kind of thing. So for now, folks, until the next time, I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.